Personally, from my experience, I would suggest you try fountain bathing. Fountain bathing makes sure that your bird is not only taking a bath, but is also enjoying it and that it's doing so on the next level. Nowadays, there are so many ways through which you can give your bird a bath, but we'll tell you some of the amazing facts about fountain bathing. That's why it should be your top priority and why it is better than other bathing tactics you use in your everyday life. Fountain bathing is definitely a fun experience for your birdie, but for you too. The dripping of water and its feel doesn't only excite your bird, but it also works as a mood changer for him. It surely makes your bird want to go for a bath not as a necessity, but as for a fun thing. You, being an owner, will also see it as a good sight to see your bird taking a bath without having your manpower involved. You just have to make or purchase a fountain bird bath for your little friend and make sure he sits in his new and exciting fun place. You will surely notice that your budgie won't just enjoy the fact that he's bathing on his own, but he'll also do bathing as a fun task. You're no doubt aware of the fact of just how innovative the idea of fountain bathing is. You don't have to take your little fellow and pour all the water by yourself. You don't even have to think about whether or not it's risky. All you have to do is just make sure your budgie sits under the fountain bath and let him do the rest of the work on his own. Fountain bathing ensures proper cleaning, unlike those old traditional ways of bathing in which you give a bath to your budgie, but later on, you notice that sometimes his wings still need to be cleaned. Sometimes you may feel that his body isn't properly cleaned as it should be. Fountain bathing, on the other hand, makes sure that your budgie is properly cleaned up now and that the water dripped on each part of his body. You should definitely not have to force your birdie to take a bath when you have a fountain bath in your home. Forcing is required when your birdie doesn't want to take a bath or when it's not in the mood to do so. This happens when you go for conventional, uncomfortable, and old ways of bathing. Obviously, when you'll have a fountain bath in your home, your little champion will love that experience without you having to force him to do so. Fountain bathing should be your top priority if you do not want your budgie to feel isolated and alone. See, usually, fountain baths are larger and stylish. They have a very soothing voice of flowing water too, which doesn't only make you and your birdie feel refreshed, but will also attract other birds around the corner too. So better be ready for a bird party in your house if you're going to have a fountain bird bath in your home. The chirping sounds of the bird gang will not only lighten your mood, but will also act as an antidepressant in this busy era. So, do consider the fountain bath a big blessing for you and your birdie too. In hustle and bustle of everyday life, isn't watching birds chirping and playing in front of you a blessing to be thankful for? In an era where people do go for psychologists and therapists, where people are having antidepressants, how good and therapeutic would it be to watch birds chirping, bathing, and having a party in your house? Imagine having a really hard day at work, or imagine having a hard time with your boss or clients, or even people you work with, and coming home after a hectic day. Now imagine that birds are chirping and bathing in your home. Most of the time, fountain baths are immensely beautiful, which could play their part as a beautiful decoration item in your house too. As they are beautifully made, or sometimes handcrafted, so they do act as a value-adding object in your house, which it is definitely a hidden plus point of having a fountain bath in your house. The electric fountain bird bath is the most common type of fountain bird bath, which is available in the market everywhere. There is an electric panel installed in the bird bath, which drives the pump through electricity. You will find them in abundance in the market as they are preferred and extensively used by bird owners. The DIY fountain bird bath is a very common type of fountain bird bath. They are old school and simple, obviously as hinted by the title. People often make them by themselves using stones, pieces of wood, cardboard, cement, and the list goes on. They are comparatively simple and closer to nature than solar fountain bird baths and electronic fountain bird baths. Solar fountain bird bath, as its name alone makes it very obvious, a solar fountain bird bath is a bird bath that actually drives the pump of the bath through the energy that it creates through sunlight.
Thank you, members, for your amazing support. I would be grateful if you could spare a moment to check out my previous Budgie video and consider subscribing.